Nice That You Are Looking At, Cruel Summer, is a song by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift from her seventh studio album, Lover, 2019. Swift and Jack Antonoff produced the song, and they wrote it with St. Vincent. Cruel Summer is a synth-pop, industrial pop, and electropop song composed of synths, wobbling beats, and vocoder-manipulated vocals. The lyrics are about an intense romance during a painful summer. Initial reviews of Lover praised Cruel Summer for its melodic composition and catchy sound, specifically highlighting the hook and bridge. Many deemed it a highlight on Lover and one of Swift's best songs. Cruel Summer debuted in the top 30 of various singles charts in 2019, and became a fan favorite over time, prompting fans and publications to question why Swift did not release the track as a single. After being included in the set list of Swift's sixth concert tour, the Eras Tour, in 2023, Cruel Summer became viral on social media, leading Republic Records to release it as a single on June 13, 2023. In the United States, the single peaked atop the Billboard Hot 100 and helped Swift become the solo artist with the most #1 songs on the Pop Airplay and Adult Pop Airplay radio charts. Elsewhere, it topped the Billboard Global 200 and the singles charts in Australia, Canada, the Philippines, and Singapore. It was the seventh most streamed song globally of 2023, and was placed on the 2024 revision of Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. Taylor Swift described her seventh studio album, Lover, as a love letter to love itself with all the feelings evoked by it. The album was released on August 23, 2019, via Republic Records. Lover consists of 18 tracks, and Cruel Summer is track number 2. According to Swift, the track is about an uncertain summer romance with elements of pain and desperation in it. The relationship in question is where you're yearning for something that you don't quite have yet. It's just right there, and you just can't reach it. Summer is predominantly a synth pop song. Critics described its production as melancholic or dreamy. Michael Wood of the Los Angeles Times categorized the song as industrial pop, and Ludovic Hunter Tilney of the Financial Times dubbed it electropop. It has a ranting bridge underscored by skittering synths, distorted vocals manipulated by a vocoder, and a hook that consists of a long, high, fluctuating ooh. The song has a fast tempo of 170 beats per minute with a time signature of 4. With a burbling production from Swift and Antonoff, St. Vincent also took part in the production of the song, playing the guitar. Lyrically, the song is about the agony and ecstasy of an anxious summer romance. David Penn of Hit Songs Deconstructed opined, the song's vocals, instrumentation and lyrics work in tandem to create a unified expression, a combination known as prosody. It portrays the challenges faced by pop stars in the public spotlight. The vulnerability of the song's lyrics has drawn comparisons to Delicate, the fifth track on Swift's 2017 album Reputation. Billboard's Heron Mamo opined that the song's lyrics see Swift wrestling with strong feelings, where they paint the picture of an emotional night out. Justin Stiles of The Ringer wrote that the song tells a more humanizing version of Swift's ill-fated period 3 years ago, adding that Swift sings about falling in love with then-current boyfriend Joe Alwyn while her public life was in shambles. Anna Gucker, writing for Pitchfork, called the song a drama-free delight, with magnetic pink glow. The spin-off pointed out that Swift's vocals in Cruel Summer are most notable for the modern country cadence. Cruel Summer was released as the second track on Lover on August 23, 2019, via Republic Records. The track originally charted as an album cut within the top 30 in Singapore, Malaysia, Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, the United Kingdom and Canada. In the United States, the song debuted at number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100 dated September 7, 2019. It is one of the 7 tracks from Lover to reach the top 40 and remained on the chart for 2 weeks. The song became a widespread fan favorite over time, and critics and fans questioned Swift's decision over not having released Cruel Summer as a single. Beginning March 2023, Swift embarked on the Eras Tour, her 6th headlining concert tour, as a tribute to all of her musical eras. The show begins with the Lover act, during which Cruel Summer is the second song performed. Around this time, the song began to resurge in popularity and streaming after it became viral on social media. In the US, the single re-entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 49 on the chart dated June 3, 2023. As a result, Republic Records released it as the 5th Lover single to US contemporary hit radio on June 13, 2023. The song also impacted Hot Adult Contemporary Radio on June 26. On June 17, at an Eras Tour show in Pittsburgh, Swift said she had intended to release Cruel Summer as a single in 2020 during the promotional cycle for Lover. Cruel Summer became Swift's record-extending 41st song to reach the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and the 4th Lover track to do so. After the release of the Eras Tour's accompanying concert film, a live recording of the song and a remix by LP Giobbi were released as part of a streaming compilation, titled The Cruelest Summer. On October 18, 2023, Cruel Summer topped the Billboard Hot 100, marking Lover's first and Swift's 10th number 1 single. It was replaced by, and in turn replaced, Swift's Is It Over Now, atop the Hot 100 for 1 week, spending a total of 4 non-consecutive weeks at number 1 and making Swift the first female artist to succeed herself at the top spot twice and thrice on US Billboard Airplay charts in 2023. Cruel Summer became Swift's 8th number 1 single on Radio Songs, where it reigned for 12 non-consecutive weeks, surpassing Blank Space as her longest-running number 1. It became her 12th number 1 single on Pop Airplay, and her 11th number 1 single on Adult Pop Airplay, making her the solo artist with the most chart toppers on the latter 2 charts. The song also spent 10 weeks atop Pop Airplay and 23 weeks atop Adult Pop Airplay, becoming her longest-running number 1 song on both and the longest-running number 1 song by a solo artist and female artist on the latter. Jason Lipschutz of Billboard commented that the single's resurgent success simply demonstrates Swift's current ubiquity, unprecedented in the modern music era. In January 2024, the song topped the Adult Contemporary chart, marking Swift's 9th number 1 single. As such, it made Swift the first artist in history to release 6 singles that topped the Adult Contemporary, Adult Pop Airplay and Pop Airplay charts individually, surpassing Adele. Additionally, the song spent 34 weeks in the top 10 of the Hot 100, becoming the first song by a solo female artist to do so. In total, Cruel Summer spent 54 weeks on the Hot 100, becoming Swift's longest-charting Hot 100 hit, surpassing Anti-Hero. Elsewhere, Cruel Summer reached new peaks in Australia, Canada, Singapore, New Zealand, Ireland, Malaysia, and Brazil as well. It peaked at number 1 in the Philippines and entered the top 10 in Indonesia. The song has received certifications from Denmark, Greece, Italy, New Zealand, Poland, Portugal, and the UK. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Global 200 and was the 6th most streamed song globally on Spotify in 2023. The song was the seventh biggest song of 2023, according to the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry, with an equivalent of 1.39 billion global subscription streams within the first half of 2024, according to Luminate data. The single was the third most streamed song globally with 1.012 billion streams. St. Vincent described the resurgent success of Cruel Summer as crazy, I mean. I always thought in the context of that record, like, that should be a single. It's a great song. And I don't even think it was a single, it just was a fan favorite. And it's like the fans just decided, no, this is your hit song. Which is so wild and so modern, you know. In reviews of Lover, Cruel Summer received rave reviews from music critics, particularly for its production, bridge, and hook. John Caramanica of the New York Times commended the thick, ethereal production and Swift's signature vocal motifs such as the question mark syllables and the heartfelt smears. Michael Wood of the Los Angeles Times proclaimed Cruel Summer to be the best song of Lover and said the bridge where Swift shrieks about the devil might be the punkest thing you'll hear all year. Alex Abad Santos, writing for Vox, listed Cruel Summer as one of his top 3 best Lover tracks, writing that the song is an aquatic robot bop featuring wobbly synths. The spin-off stated that Swift absolutely pulls it off, and compared it to the Bananarama's 1984 song of the same name. Writing for The Ringer, Justin Sales praised the song as a better rebuke of her personal drama than anything on her last album, and added that Swift shakes off the bad vibes with Cruel Summer. Sales named it Swift's most infectious song since that run of singles from 1989, and opined that song sets the tone for the warmer, more inviting vibes of Lover, also calling it infectious. Nick Levine of NME termed the track as a brilliant pop song. Natalia Barr, writing for Consequence, highlighted Swift's vocal delivery in the song's bridge. He looks up, grinning like a devil, calling it simultaneously funny, agonizing, and thrilling, and needs to be created into a viral YouTube loop immediately. Barr further labeled Cruel Summer as one of the most perfect pop songs of 2019. Cruel Summer featured on year-end lists of the best songs of 2019 by Rolling Stone, 4th, and Billboard, 10th. Retrospectively, Cruel Summer continued to receive high acclaim and has been deemed the signature track of Lover in a 2021 list ranking the best bridges of the 21st century. Billboard placed Cruel Summer at number 11. The song has ranked highly on critics' rankings of Swift's songs in her discography, appearing on such lists by Rob Sheffield of Rolling Stone, 2021, at number 11 out of 229, and Hannah Milrea of NME, 2020, number 6 out of 161. Clash critics picked the song as one of Swift's 15 best, citing its highly addictive song structure. In 2022, Exclaim's Alex Hudson and Megan LaPierre ranked it second on another list of the best 20 songs by Swift, praising how St. Vincent's artistic input complements Swift's. Alaire Nuss of Entertainment Weekly described it as a buzzer-beating, angst-wielding anthem. Brittany Spanos of Rolling Stone wrote in 2023, Swift flaunts a rock star edge alongside a grand sense of romantic urgency in Cruel Summer, making it one of her best songs. Billboard opined in 2023 that Cruel Summer is both a fan and a critic's favorite. In 2024, Rolling Stone ranked the song at number 400 in their updated list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.